Hello, algebra students. This is Mr. Salas coming to you live from 209. We're going to be working with the Unit 5 study guide. We have our test coming up in this next coming week before spring break. And this study guide, I'm hoping to give you all the right tools to be able to pass this Unit 5 exam. So let's get started. Number one says, a bond is initially bought for $250. It doubles in value every decade. Complete the table below. Write the formula, the dollar value of D. Okay, perfect. So there's a couple of things I want to make sure I highlight. First of all, it's important that I know that this doubles in value every decade. What does doubles mean? I'm waiting. Let's see. Yes, you are correct. It means that we're multiplying times 2. Perfect. All right, so now it says complete the table. So we know if everything is being multiplied times 2, then I can do 500 times 2, that gives me 1,000. I can do 1,000 times 2, that gives me 2,000. And then to find D, would I just do 2 times D? No, I don't think that works. That doesn't work because that would be saying that I can just multiply 2 times 3 and I get 2,000, but that's not true, right? So that I have to find a formula to figure out that value of D, okay? So figuring out that formula, we need to remember that we need y is equal to a times b to the power of x, where a is going to be your initial value. I'm going to put initial val for value, okay? And B is your growth factor. So growth factor. Whoops, excuse my sloppy writing, but I already told you that this means growth factor. All right, so we need our initial value and growth factor. How much money did we start with? So if we look at 0, we started with 250. Perfect. So now we can write the formula. We have our initial value. Our initial value is, so we can start off with y is equal to 200 times, what are we multiplying by? What is our growth factor? Well, in this problem, they happen to tell us what the growth factor is. They say it doubles. So it means that it's times 2. Whoops. That it's times 2. And then to the power of, we're going to go ahead and use D instead of X. Okay, so to the power of D. So my formula for D is 200 times 2 to the power of D, okay? Sorry, let me rewrite this. It looks a little too sloppy. So 2 times to the power of D, okay? And there you have it. You filled out the table. Now, question, how do we find the growth factor? Well, in this problem, it happened to tell us. However, there's going to be problems where they don't tell us the growth factor and we have to figure it ourselves out. So if I had to figure out the growth factor, I can use these table values that were given to me to find that growth factor. So since those numbers are consecutive, remember consecutive means that they are back to back. So I can use the 250 and the 500 to find my growth factor mathematically. So let's divide them. So we have to divide 500 over 250, and that turns out to be 2. If you don't believe me, you can plug it into your calculator. So here's my calculator. I'm going to do 500 divided by 250, and guess what? It gives me 2. Perfect. So I was correct. I did double check my work, and that is my growth factor. All right. That is all for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, you can rewind the video and rewatch certain parts. Thank you.